My stepmother tried to destroy my dad's dream vacation, but karma hit harder than expected. For 30 years, my dad saved for one dream, diving the Great Barrier Reef. After he married Diane, everything changed. She hid his Australia jar, controlled his money, isolated him from friends, and slowly crushed his confidence. Then at 60, he was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. I emptied my savings and bought 3 tickets to Australia, for him, me, and Diane. She immediately sabotaged everything, moved his treatment dates, hid our passports in rusty water, faked back pain, and finally called from the airport demanding money for a family emergency. That's when I showed Dad screenshots I'd found of her messages to her lover, Carl. They planned to kill him on the reef for insurance money. FBI agents arrested both at our house while Dad watched the live feed from the airport. Dad was shaken, but when the gate opened, he asked only, "Is our flight still on time?" We flew. In Australia, he transformed. The reef woke something in him: strength, curiosity, joy. He studied fish like an expert, impressed the dive instructors, and even joined a night dive. FBI updates confirmed Diane had drained his accounts, installed hidden cameras, altered life insurance, and had past husbands who died under accidents. Dad quietly cut her off financially and emotionally. Then his doctor emailed. A new immunotherapy trial could give him years instead of months. Dad decided he would live them fully. He volunteered at a marine research station, helped with data cataloging, and amazed scientists with his knowledge. Within weeks, he was doing advanced dives. Then the dive shop offered him a job, part-time guide for beginners and older divers. "Why not?" he said. "I belong here." Back home, he sold the house, rebuilt his old workshop, and prepared to move permanently. Diane took a plea deal, 5 years. Carl got 20. 3 months later, Dad was living in a small apartment near the marina, taking biology classes, running dive tours for cancer patients, and designing adaptive dive gear. His boat was named Karma's Current. When I visited, he looked stronger and happier than he had in decades. "I almost lost everything," he said, "but I gained a life I never would have found." Before I left, he gave me a check matching the cost of the original tickets. "Not repayment," he said, "an investment in your dreams." 6 months later, I received a package, a wooden plaque he carved for my studio, a letter saying his tumors had shrunk dramatically, and a small bag containing his wedding ring, the one he'd thrown into the sea. It was now covered in tiny barnacles, transformed into its own miniature reef, just like him.